It's Fight Night.
What's up, Vikings Nation? This is Lucas coming to you back with a special report on our quarterback position. Obviously, we know J.J. McCarthy is on this roster, and whether that is going to be as our starter going forward or whether he will be competing for that starting job is yet to be seen. I've seen a lot of names being thrown around. I see talk of Geno Smith. I see Mac Jones conversation. And really, I'm not very interested in any free agent quarterback except for one. And that is Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray should be the quarterback of the 2026 Minnesota Vikings. I believe he's a generational talent that is criminally underrated. And let's get into it. Let's start at the beginning. This guy in high school, the numbers are absolutely legendary. You can't even believe some of this stuff. So his senior year, he threw for almost 5,000 yards and then ran for 1,500 more. He scored 79 combined touchdowns his senior year and only turned the ball over 8 times. Over his career as a starter in high school, he was 42-0 and led his high school team to 3 straight Texas 5A state championships. That's insane. This is the highest level of high school football probably being played in the nation. Obviously, Florida and California, Texas are the big three where a lot of pros come from, and Kyler was doing it at the highest possible level from the beginning of his career, and it only continued in college. 2018 was his Heisman season, and also the last year he played for Oklahoma before he declared to the draft. And that year was insane too. He had 5,300 combined rushing and passing yards and had 54 combined touchdowns to only 7 turnovers. This guy is an incredible playmaker that is not just good because of those around him. He is somebody that carries his team, and he has done that since the beginning. In 2019, he was drafted 9th overall in Major League Baseball and was also drafted 1st overall to the Cardinals in the NFL. That's the kind of stuff of legend, again, that we just don't see. People do play both sports, but to be taken that high in the first round of both drafts the same year is unprecedented. We've never seen anything like it, and I think people are forgetting just how good of an athlete this is. So 2019, he went on to win Rookie of the Year, and he consistently put up great numbers as a starter despite being on the bottom of the league Cardinals. And really, I think this is more of a reflection of how poor the Cardinals organization is ran and how awful it is to be on that team, and less of a reflection on Kyler. Obviously, the quarterback is the leader of the team, and obviously there's been character problems with Kyler that have been documented before. Most involve video games, which I don't really see as a real problem. But let's look at the numbers for this guy. In his career, he is a 67.1% completion percentage. That is insanely good. That is very, very efficient. That would be towards the top of the league any year. He has 121 passing touchdowns, 32 career rushing touchdowns, to 60 interceptions. Having twice as many touchdowns as you have interception is going to be successful for any quarterback in this league. And if he can cut down on the turnovers, we're looking at an incredibly efficient quarterback for any team. But if he was the quarterback for our team, I just feel like they could unlock something new inside of him. If Kevin O'Connell is this quarterback whisperer that we have preached him to be, and he works with one of the most talented athletes that's ever come out of the great state of Texas, then I just think that magical things would happen. And I've seen Kyler do incredible things at all levels of football, and I know he still has a lot of gas left in the tank, so I would just kill to see him on my Vikings team. Now, where does J.J. McCarthy fit into this whole thing? I think competition is only going to make them both better. I think JJ needs the competition. The job was handed to him last year, and it simply can't be handed to him again. He needs a quarterback that is going to push him to his better self. We already know Kyler is kind of an arrogant dude. He's not going to come in and be all buddy-buddy with J.J. McCarthy. He's going to hardcore compete for that job, and I think that's exactly what McCarthy needs, somebody that is going to push him to that next level of success. Think Steve Young coming in after Joe Montana is already a Super Bowl winning quarterback. Think about Rodgers being drafted in the prime of Favre's career. Quality quarterback competition brings out the best of everybody. So another thing I love about this is that this is not a situation where you have to fork out a ton of dough for this guy. Everybody makes fun of the Vikings for the huge contract that they gave Kirk Cousins all those years back. And really, when you look at the career of Kyler compared to the career of Kirk at that time, after 6 seasons, the same amount as Kyler, Kirk Cousins had 99 career touchdowns to 55 interceptions. That's not that good. There was no rushing upside, no scramble ability, and we all know that's not a real leadership quality with Kirk. He's a great guy. We love him. He's goofy dad Cole's guy, but he's not a tenacious killer on that field. He is not like somebody that you really, really want to go into battle with. He's somebody you want to spend Cole's cash with. I don't know. So I just think that Kyler is an infinitely better signing that would come at probably half the cost of Kirk. So lastly, I just think the drama about the video game stuff is simply overplayed. Let's give this guy a shot, man. I mean, he's 28 years old. Man, there's something about a certain 5'9" individual who plays video games every day that I can relate to. 28-year-old, like me and Kyler, I feel like we got something in common. That's probably where the similarities end, but I'm just saying, I think this guy deserves another shot. The video game drama doesn't really bother me. That's really all that we saw was that, he likes to play Call of Duty and his numbers go down the week of a double XP weekend. All this stuff I think is just so overblown and just rubbing his name through the dirt. Like, let's not forget, this guy has made some of the most incredible scramble plays in NFL history. He has the longest duration 2-point conversion in NFL history. If you've not seen it, look it up. It is awesome. This guy can be a lightning bolt that really kicks our offense back into gear. And whether it's a 1-year deal, a 2-year deal, I would love to see them bring in Kyler as that competition for J.J. McCarthy. I think it only makes our team better in the long run. So what do you guys think? I know everybody hates on this guy, but there's got to be some Kyler lovers still out there. I know I am one of them, and I would love to see him play for my team. So Skull Vikes, let me know what you think in the comments.
It's fight night.